Good morning to my dear PUC secondary students. Today's online class, I teach you a sunny morning. In this sunny morning, the main concept of the sunny morning is highlights or main points of sunny morning. A sunny morning. A sunny morning, highlights or main points. Main points. In a sunny morning, today's class, we have understand our main points. What happened in this sunny morning? My dear students, what happened in this sunny morning? You have understood some of the important points or highlights in a sunny morning. You know that first and foremost point is, a sunny morning is a one act play. One act play. Sunny morning is a one act play. And this one act play is found on a bench in the park. A sunny morning is one act play. This one act play is found on a bench in the park. It consists 4 characters. It consists 4 characters. It consists 4 characters. In these 4 characters, 2 minor, major, and 2 minor. 2 major and 2 minor. 2 major and 2 minor. In these 2 major, Donna Lara and Don Buñuel. Donna Lara and Don Buñuel. And 2 minor characters, Petra and Junito. Two major characters, Donna Lara and Don Buñuel. 2 minor characters, Petra and Junito. Donna Lara, Don Buñuel, 2 characters, Petra and Junito, 2 minor characters. Both Petra and Junito is a servant of Donna Lara and Don Buñuel. Okay, know that next point. Lara comes to the park with her maid to feed breadcrumbs. One day, the Lara come to the park with maid servant Petra. And feed breadcrumbs the birds. Breadcrumbs to the birds. One day, Donna Lara come with maid servant Petra. Donna Lara come with maid servant Petra to the park. And to feed breadcrumbs to birds. Donna Lara comes with maid servant Petra to the park to feed breadcrumbs to birds. At that point, at the same time, the Don Gonzalo also come to the park with the servant Ginito. And when the Don Gonzalo is come to the park, at that time there is no any other bench to sit in the park. He was also sit beside the Donna Lara. He was sit beside the Donna Lara. When the Don Gonzalo was sit beside the one side of the bench, at that time the Donna Lara was looked an angry face to Don Gonzalo. And after some few minutes passes, Don Gonzalo read books. He was also wearing a pair of glasses and read a book. When he read a book, Don Gonzalo, at that time the Donna Lara was laughing. And he was also give the chance to read to the Donna Lara, but Donna Lara is not ready to read. He was also took the snuff box. Both Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo is also use the snuff box, and they both, Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara, sneezing 3 times. And when Don Gonzalo asked to the Donna Lara, "Are you belong to Valencia?" Who asked? Don Gonzalo asked to Donna Lara, "Are you belong to Valencia?" She said, Marsila near Valencia. Marsila. She belonged to the Marsila. When she expressed the name of the Marsila at that time, Don Gonzalo asked to Donna Lara, "In this Marsila, there is one of a beautiful girl. Or beautiful woman. His name was Lara." His name was Lara. When he expressed the name of the Lara, at that time, Donna Lara really know he was also she was identified or recognized, he is my lover. And also Don Gonzalo recognized she is my lover. But both of them, when the youth is passed out at that time, when the youth is past, and now the both of them is old, more than 70 years. They became ugly natures. They hide their true love, both the Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara. And no doubt, when Don Gonzalo is expressed in the Matsila, there is one of a beautiful girl or woman. She's name was Lara. At that time, both the Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara each had the real facts. At that time, the Donna Lara, she said, she is my friend. She is my friend. And no doubt, when due to the lover is not sent any single letters at that time. She became what happened? She became, and Gonzalo said that he know that more beautiful woman, and she also released. And she expressed, Donna expressed, the lover is not a single letter to my friends, and she went away. She went away and sacrificed their life. So Don Gonzalo also said to the Donna, my friend is waiting to the woman Donna Lara. He married a merchant, and due to this he married the merchant at that time. He was also joined in this where he was also joined in this army, and he was also what happened? He was also lose their life. And finally, both of them, Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara, both of them had their true love. Really, my dear ones, no doubt, both the Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara in this young, they became a great lover. But nowadays, he is also married, she is also married, and after a 60-70, both meet each other. The both recognize the Don Gonzalo recognized the Donna Lara, and Donna Lara is also recognized the Don Gonzalo. But due to this means the ugly natures, the both hide they both of this I think shy natures, shy, both the shy. In this past time, what we both Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara is like a lovers, but no doubt both finally Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo, Lara and Gonzalo express sympathy for their cousin and friend. Finally, they became express their sympathy to both their cousin and friend. Finally, Lara gets ready to leave. Finally, Don Lara, ready to live with servants. But Don Gonzalo decided not to reveal himself because he was rescued. Because you know that Donna Lara ready to leave from this park, but Don Gonzalo is not ready to leave the park because he became one of a grotesque natures. And Lara finally, the Lara and finally the Lara and Gonzalo. Finally, the Lara and Gonzalo, what happened? Smile each other. Smile each other and leave dear servants. Leave dear servants. Both Lara and Gonzalo smile each other and leave dear servants. My dear students, you know that in this is Sunday morning. Sunday morning is one of the one act play. In this Sunday morning, it is one of a one act play. It consists of 4 characters, 2 major characters and 2 minor characters. Major characters is Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo, and minor characters is Petra and Ginotto. One day, the Donna Lara come to the park with their maid servant Petra. They became feed some of the breadcrumbs of the pigeons or birds. In the same day, in a moment, the Don Gonzalo is also come to the park with the servants Ginotto. Both Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara meet each other, and when they meet each other, they both of them recognize the past lovers, but they hide some of these youthful incidents, and due to this one, they became started some of this story in front of Don Gonzalo, in front of Lara, etc. And finally, no one can friends or cousins of the Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo. They have the real partner in this Sunday morning. Finally, you know that both Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo is a real lover, and when they are real lover, after some time they get married to Don Gonzalo get married to others, Donna Lara get married to others. After 70 years after they meet each other, at that time both recognize but they not express their past situations, etc. Finally, the both of them live with their servants from the park. Here I stop my main points of this are highlights of the Sunday morning, and next period we discuss about a questions answers with texture. Thank you one and all.